Greetings, seekers of wisdom and truth. Today we explore a profound concept that has the power to transform your life. Your reality is a reflection of how you speak. This idea might seem simple at first glance, but its implications are far-reaching and deeply transformative. Words are not merely sounds or symbols on a page. They are vibrations of energy that shape our thoughts, emotions, and ultimately, our reality. The way we speak, to ourselves and to others, creates ripples in the fabric of our existence, molding the world around us in ways we often fail to recognize. Think about the last time you described your day. Did you focus on the challenges, the frustrations, the things that went wrong? Or did you highlight the moments of joy, the small victories, the lessons learned? The choice of words you used in that description didn't just reflect your day. It shaped your perception of it, and more importantly, set the tone for your experiences to come. This is not about positive thinking in a superficial sense. It's about understanding the profound connection between language, consciousness, and reality. When we speak, we're not just communicating with others. We're programming our subconscious mind, setting intentions, and aligning ourselves with certain frequencies of experience. Consider the difference between saying, "I have to go to work," and "I get to go to work." The first phrase implies burden, obligation, perhaps even resentment. The second suggests opportunity, privilege, perhaps even excitement. These aren't just semantic differences. They represent fundamentally different relationships with your work, and over time, they will manifest different realities. But how does this work? How can our words have such a powerful impact on our lived experience? The answer lies in the nature of consciousness itself. At the deepest level, consciousness is the fundamental fabric of reality. It's not just that we're conscious beings observing an external world. Our consciousness is actively participating in the creation of that world. Our words are tools of consciousness. They focus our attention, shape our beliefs, and influence our actions. When we repeatedly use certain words or phrases, we're essentially giving instructions to our subconscious mind about what to focus on and what to create in our lives. If you constantly talk about lack of money, lack of time, lack of love, you're training your mind to see and create more lack in your life. On the other hand, if you speak in terms of abundance, gratitude, and possibility, you're aligning yourself with those experiences. This doesn't mean we should ignore challenges or pretend everything is perfect. It's about being mindful of the story we're telling, to ourselves and to the world, and choosing words that empower rather than limit us.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
Here's a powerful practice. For the next week, pay close attention to your habitual phrases. Notice the words you use to describe yourself, your life, your work, your relationships. Are these words serving you? Are they aligned with the reality you want to create? If not, how can you shift your language to better reflect your true desires and potential? Remember, this isn't about forcing positivity or denying your authentic feelings. It's about becoming conscious of the power of your words and using them intentionally. It's about recognizing that every time you speak, you're casting a spell, and you have the power to choose what kind of magic you want to create in your life. As we continue this exploration, we'll delve deeper into the mechanics of how our words shape our reality, and we'll explore practical techniques for harnessing the power of language to create profound shifts in your life. The alchemy of language. transmuting words into reality. As we continue our journey into the profound connection between our words and our reality, let's explore the alchemical process by which our speech transforms into tangible experiences. This process is subtle yet incredibly powerful, operating at the intersection of consciousness, energy, and the physical world. When we speak, we're not just making sounds, we're sending ripples through the quantum field of possibilities that surrounds us. Every word carries a specific frequency, a unique vibrational signature. These vibrations interact with the energy field of our body, influencing our emotions, our thoughts, and even our physical state. Consider how you feel when someone speaks harsh words to you. You might notice a tightening in your chest, a knot in your stomach, or a heaviness in your heart. These aren't just metaphorical descriptions, they're real physiological responses triggered by the energy of those words. Now imagine the cumulative effect of the words you speak to yourself day after day, year after year. Can you see how they might literally shape your physical and emotional reality? But the impact of our words goes beyond our own bodies and minds. The vibrations of our speech ripple out into the world around us, influencing the people we interact with and the environments we inhabit. Have you ever noticed how a room can change when someone enters speaking words of anger or fear? Or how the atmosphere shifts when someone speaks with love and compassion? This is the power of language to shape collective reality. When we change our words, we change the energy we're putting out into the world, and when we change that energy, we change what we attract and create in our lives. Let's take this a step further. The words we speak are not just descriptions of reality, they're declarations of possibility. When you say, "I can't," you're not just describing a current limitation, you're decreeing a future state. You're instructing your subconscious mind to find evidence to support that statement, and you're signaling to the universe that this is the reality you're aligned with. On the other hand, when you say, "I am becoming," or "I am in the process of," you're opening up a channel for growth and transformation. You're acknowledging your current state while simultaneously calling forth a new possibility. This is why affirmations can be so powerful when used correctly. They're not about denying your current reality, but about consciously choosing the vibration you want to align with. When you speak an affirmation, you're not just repeating words, you're tuning your entire being to a specific frequency of experience. But here's a crucial point. The power of your words doesn't come from the words themselves, but from the consciousness behind them. Empty affirmations repeated without feeling or belief will have little impact. It's when your words are infused with genuine emotion, when they resonate with your deepest truth, that they become truly transformative. This is where many people struggle. They try to use positive language, but internally, they're still vibrating at the frequency of lack or fear. This creates a disconnect, a dissonance that can actually amplify feelings of frustration or unworthiness. The key is to align your inner state with the words you speak. This requires deep self-awareness and a willingness to confront and transform your limiting beliefs. It's not always easy, but it's incredibly powerful. Start by becoming aware of the gap between your words and your true feelings. When you say, "I am confident," do you feel a resonance or a resistance? If there's resistance, don't judge it. Simply acknowledge it and ask yourself what beliefs or experiences are creating that discord. Then, instead of trying to force yourself to believe something you don't, try softening your language. Instead of, "I am confident," you might say, "I am open to feeling more confident," or "I am learning to trust myself more fully." These bridge statements allow you to move gradually towards the reality you want to create without triggering internal resistance. As you practice this alignment between your words and your inner state, you'll start to notice profound shifts in your experience. You'll find yourself naturally attracting experiences that match your new vibration. Opportunities will seem to appear out of nowhere. Relationships will transform. Your entire reality will begin to reflect the new story you're telling with your words. But remember, this is not about controlling every aspect of your life through your speech. It's about becoming conscious of the creative power of your words and using that power responsibly. It's about recognizing that every time you speak, you're participating in the co-creation of reality. So I invite you to approach your speech with reverence and intention. Before you speak, pause and ask yourself, is this word, this phrase, this story aligned with the reality I want to create? Am I using language that empowers and uplifts, or am I unconsciously reinforcing limitations and fears? As we move into the next part of our exploration, we'll look at specific techniques for harnessing the alchemical power of your words. We'll explore how to use language to reprogram your subconscious mind, how to speak in a way that opens up new possibilities, and how to use the vibration of your words to manifest your deepest desires. The Symphony of Self-Creation, orchestrating reality through conscious speech. In this segment, we'll explore practical techniques for harnessing the power of your words to shape your reality consciously. Think of yourself as the conductor of a grand orchestra, where your words are the instruments and the music you create is your life experience. First, let's talk about the power of questions. The questions you ask yourself shape your focus and, consequently, your reality. Instead of asking, "Why does this always happen to me?" try, "What can I learn from this situation?" This simple shift redirects your mind from victimhood to growth, opening new pathways of possibility. Next, consider the tense of your speech. Speaking in the present tense, as if your desires are already realized, can be a powerful tool for manifestation. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," try, "I am successful in everything I do." This isn't about denying your current circumstances, but about aligning your energy with your desired outcome. Pay attention to your habitual phrases. Do you often say, "I'm tired" or "I'm stressed"? These statements, repeated often, become self-fulfilling prophecies. Instead, try, "I'm recharging" or "I'm learning to balance my energy." These phrases acknowledge your current state while pointing towards improvement. Practice what I call expansive speech. This involves using words that open up possibilities rather than limiting them. Instead of, "I can't afford that," try, "How can I create the resources for that?" Instead of, "That's impossible," say, "I haven't figured out how to do that yet." This kind of language keeps you in a state of creative problem solving rather than defeat. Another powerful technique is to speak your gratitude aloud. Don't just think about what you're grateful for, say it out loud. "I'm grateful for this delicious meal." "I appreciate my body's ability to heal." "I'm thankful for the love in my life." Speaking gratitude amplifies its frequency, attracting more experiences to be grateful for. Lastly, practice mindful silence. Sometimes, the most powerful use of language is knowing when not to speak. Before responding in a heated moment, before complaining, before speaking negatively about yourself or others, pause. In that pause, you have the power to choose words that create rather than destroy. Remember, changing your speech patterns takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself. When you catch yourself using disempowering language, don't judge. Simply notice and choose again. Each conscious choice is a step towards mastery of your reality. As you implement these practices, pay attention to the subtle shifts in your experience. Notice how people respond to you differently, how your perception of challenges changes, how new opportunities seem to arise. Your reality is constantly responding to the vibration of your words. What symphony are you choosing to create? In our final segment, we'll explore the ultimate goal of conscious speech, not just personal transformation, but the elevation of collective consciousness. How can we use our words to create positive change in the world around us? Let's continue this journey of discovery together. The ripple effect, elevating collective consciousness through mindful speech. As we conclude our exploration of the profound relationship between speech and reality, let's expand our perspective to consider the broader impact of our words. Our speech doesn't just shape our personal reality, it contributes to the collective consciousness of humanity. Every word we speak sends ripples through the fabric of collective reality. When we speak with kindness, compassion, and wisdom, we elevate the vibration of the entire human field. Conversely, when we speak with anger, fear, or judgment, we contribute to the discord and suffering in the world. This understanding brings a deep sense of responsibility. We're not just creating our own reality, we're co-creating the world we all share. How can we use this power consciously for the benefit of all? Start by cultivating awareness of the energy behind your words. Before you speak, ask yourself, what is my intention? Am I speaking to uplift, to heal, to unite? Or am I speaking from a place of ego, seeking to be right, to criticize, or to separate? Practice speaking words of unity rather than division. Instead of focusing on differences, look for common ground. Use language that bridges gaps, that fosters understanding and empathy. When you hear others speaking in divisive ways, don't argue or judge. Instead, gently redirect the conversation towards unity and shared humanity. Use your words to empower others. Offer sincere compliments, express genuine appreciation, speak words of encouragement. These positive affirmations don't just impact the individual you're speaking to, they raise the vibration of everyone who hears them. When you encounter negativity or conflict, use your speech as a force for transformation. Respond to anger with calmness, to fear with reassurance, to hatred with love. Your words have the power to diffuse tension and create space for healing and understanding. Share your wisdom and insights with others, but do so with humility. Speak not to prove your knowledge, but to ignite the spark of wisdom in others. Ask questions that provoke deep reflection. Offer perspectives that expand consciousness. Remember the power of collective affirmation. When groups of people speak the same uplifting words together, whether in prayer, in meditation, or in purposeful gatherings, the impact is magnified. Participate in and create opportunities for such collective declarations of positivity and possibility. Lastly, recognize that your internal dialogue contributes to the collective consciousness as much as your spoken words. As you cultivate positive, empowering self-talk, you're not just transforming your own reality, you're contributing to the evolution of human consciousness. As we close, I invite you to reflect on the legacy of your words. What vibration are you contributing to the world? How can you use your speech more consciously to create the reality you wish to see, not just for yourself, but for all beings? Remember, every word you speak is a seed planted in the garden of collective reality. Choose your words wisely, speak them with intention, and watch as the world around you transforms, one conscious utterance at a time.